In a small town of Chesterfield, England, lived a young girl named Emily. Emily came from a humble background, her family struggling to make ends meet. Despite the hardships they faced, Emily's parents instilled in her the values of hard work and determination. From a young age, Emily understood the importance of contributing to her family's well-being. She took on odd jobs around the town, working tirelessly to earn enough money to buy food and necessities for her family. Despite the challenges she faced, Emily remained optimistic, determined to make a better life for herself and her loved ones. As Emily grew older, she faced increasing pressure from society. Many looked down upon her family's financial situation, and some even ridiculed her for her efforts to work and provide for her family. But Emily remained undeterred, using the negativity as fuel to work even harder. One day, while working at a local market, Emily met a kind-hearted shop owner named Mrs. Thompson. Mrs. Thompson saw the potential in Emily and offered her a job at her shop. Emily was overjoyed by the opportunity and threw herself into her work with passion and dedication. Over time, Emily's hard work paid off. She earned a steady income and was able to provide for her family without worry. She also gained the respect of those around her, who admired her resilience and determination in the face of adversity. Emily's story inspired many in Chesterfield, showing them that with hard work and perseverance, one can overcome even the greatest challenges. She proved that seeds of change can be planted in the most unlikely of places, and with nurturing and care, they can grow into something beautiful. In the lush hills of Tibet, a young boy named Kian embarked on a journey of self-discovery. His path led him to a serene monastery nestled among the mountains, where he sought guidance from the wise monks who resided there. As Kian sat with one of the senior monks, he noticed a mischievous monkey playing in the courtyard. The monkey seemed to embody Kian's own restless spirit, jumping from tree to tree with boundless energy. Curious, Kian asked the monk about the monkey. The monk smiled and explained that the monkey represented the ever-changing nature of life and the challenges that come with it. He told Kian that embracing change was an essential part of the journey to self-discovery. Inspired by the monk's words, Kian decided to observe the monkey closely. He noticed how the monkey adapted to its surroundings, using its agility and intelligence to overcome obstacles. Through the monkey's antics, Kian learned valuable lessons about resilience and adaptability. One day, as Kian watched the monkey, he noticed a group of tourists approaching. The monkey, sensing an opportunity, began to perform tricks to entertain them. Despite the monk's warnings, Kian couldn't help but admire the monkey's cleverness. However, as the monkey performed its tricks, disaster struck. The monkey slipped and fell, injuring itself in the process. Kian rushed to help, realizing the importance of caution and humility in the face of change. Through this experience, Kian learned that while change can be exciting, it also requires careful consideration and respect for the world around us. He understood that embracing change meant not only accepting it, but also adapting to it with grace and humility. As Kian left the monastery, he felt a newfound sense of peace and acceptance. He knew that life would continue to bring challenges and changes, but he was now better equipped to face them with an open heart and mind. In the serene countryside of Norway, a retired teacher named Anna found herself surrounded by the darkness of loneliness after the passing of her beloved husband. Despite the support of her community, Anna struggled to find joy in her days, feeling lost and disconnected from the world around her. On the bustling streets of Tokyo, Japan, a young man named Hiro faced his own darkness as he battled with depression. Hiro felt overwhelmed by the pressures of his fast-paced life, and the weight of his emotions seemed unbearable at times. Despite their differences in age, background, and culture, Anna and Hiro shared a common struggle: the darkness of the mind and heart. Both longed for a beacon of hope to light their way through their darkest days. One day, fate brought Anna and Hiro together through a chance encounter in an online support group. As they shared their stories and struggles, they found solace in each other's words, realizing that they were not alone in their pain. Through their friendship, Anna and Hiro discovered that even in the darkest of times, there is always a glimmer of hope. They learned to lean on each other for support and encouragement, finding strength in their shared experiences. As they navigated their journeys towards healing, Anna and Hiro became beacons of hope for each other, lighting the way through the darkness with their unwavering friendship and support. And in doing so, they showed the world that even in our darkest moments, there is always a light to guide us home. In a small village nestled in the lush green valleys of Nepal, lived a young girl named Maya. Maya's family was poor, and her parents struggled to make ends meet. Despite their hardships, Maya's parents instilled in her the values of hard work and perseverance. Every day, Maya would wake up before dawn and set out into the village to see what work she could find. She would help farmers tend to their crops, collect firewood from the forest, and do odd jobs for the villagers. Despite the long hours and the hard work, Maya never complained. She knew that every penny she earned would help her family survive another day. One day, as Maya was walking through the village, she passed by a house with a large mirror in the courtyard. Curious, Maya peered into the mirror and saw her reflection staring back at her. For the first time, Maya truly saw herself, a small girl with dirt-streaked cheeks and ragged clothes, but eyes that sparkled with determination and kindness. As Maya continued on her journey, she began to see herself in a new light. She realized that true beauty came from within, from her kindness, her compassion, and her unwavering spirit. Maya understood that no matter how poor or insignificant she may seem, she had a beauty that shone brighter than any mirror could reflect. Maya's story spread throughout the village, inspiring others to see the true beauty within themselves. People began to look beyond the surface and appreciate the kindness and goodness in each other. Maya had shown them that true beauty was not about appearance or wealth, but about the love and kindness we share with others. Maya's journey taught the world that true beauty lies not in what we see in the mirror, but in the kindness and compassion we show to others. Her story inspired people to look beyond the surface and appreciate the beauty that lies within each of us. Maya's legacy lived on, reminding us all that true beauty is found in the depths of our hearts. In the bustling city of London, a young man named Oliver lived a life of luxury. He had wealth beyond measure, but despite his material possessions, Oliver felt a sense of emptiness inside. He longed for something more meaningful, something that money could not buy. One day, Oliver decided to embark on a journey around the world. He traveled to far-off lands, immersing himself in different cultures and meeting people from all walks of life. Along the way, Oliver witnessed both the beauty and the hardships of the world. In a small village in Africa, Oliver met a family living in poverty. Despite their circumstances, the family welcomed Oliver with open arms, sharing their meager food and shelter. Touched by their kindness and generosity, Oliver was moved to tears. As Oliver continued his journey, he encountered more people in need. He saw children without access to education, families struggling to find clean water, and communities devastated by natural disasters. Despite the despair he witnessed, Oliver also witnessed the resilience and kindness of the human spirit. Determined to make a difference, Oliver decided to use his wealth to help those in need. He built schools in remote villages, provided clean water to communities, and offered aid to those affected by disasters. Oliver's acts of kindness and compassion touched the lives of many, bringing hope to those who had lost it. Through his journey, Oliver learned that true wealth is not measured by the size of one's bank account, but by the size of one's heart. He learned the value of empathy and compassion, and the importance of using his resources to make a positive impact in the world. Oliver's story serves as a powerful reminder that we all have the ability to make a difference, no matter how small our actions may seem. It is through empathy and compassion that we can truly change the world and create a better future for all. In the bustling city of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, a young boy named Diego dreamed of becoming a professional football player. From a young age, Diego showed exceptional talent and dedication to the sport, spending hours each day practicing in the streets with his friends. Despite growing up in a poor neighborhood where opportunities were scarce, Diego remained undeterred in his pursuit of his goal. He knew that the path to success would not be easy, but he was willing to work hard and persevere to make his dreams a reality. Diego's determination caught the attention of a local coach who offered him a spot on a youth team. With this opportunity, Diego's talent began to shine even brighter, and he quickly gained recognition for his skills on the field. As Diego continued to excel in football, he faced numerous challenges along the way. He endured injuries, setbacks, and moments of self-doubt, but through it all, he remained steadfast in his commitment to his goal. Through hard work, perseverance, and unwavering integrity, Diego eventually earned a scholarship to a prestigious football academy in Europe. There, he continued to hone his skills and develop as a player, eventually catching the eye of professional scouts. Years of dedication and sacrifice culminated in Diego signing a contract with a top-tier football club, fulfilling his lifelong dream of becoming a professional football player. Diego's journey taught him that success is not just about talent, but about hard work, perseverance, and integrity. He proved that with dedication and determination, anything is possible, no matter where you come from.